Once upon a time, there was a humble fisherman who lived in a small village near a river. He was known for his dedication and hard work, waking up every morning before the first light of dawn to cast his net and catch fish. One particularly early morning, when the stars still twinkled in the sky, he made his way to the river bank. As he walked along the familiar path, his foot struck something unexpected. Curious, he bent down and discovered a small sack filled with stones. Intrigued by his find, he picked up the sack and, setting his net aside, decided to wait for the sunrise. The darkness of the early morning still enveloped the world around him, so to pass the time, he lazily began to pick stones from the sack and throw them into the river. The sound of the stones splashing into the water was oddly soothing, and it helped him pass the time as he waited for enough light to start his day's work. One by one, he tossed the stones into the river. As he continued, the sky slowly began to lighten, and the first rays of the sun crept over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the water. By the time it was fully light, the fisherman had thrown away all but one of the stones. He held the last stone in his palm, ready to toss it like the others, but just as he was about to release it, the morning light caught the stone, revealing a dazzling sparkle. His heart skipped a beat as he realized that what he held in his hand was not an ordinary stone, it was a precious gem, glittering brilliantly in the morning sun. Panic washed over him as he comprehended the magnitude of his mistake. In the darkness, he had unknowingly thrown away a whole sack of gems. Desperate to retrieve the lost gems, he dove into the river, frantically searching the riverbed, but it was in vain. The flowing water had carried the stones away, and he couldn't find a single one. Filled with regret and sorrow, the fisherman sat on the riverbank, cursing his ignorance. He had carelessly discarded a treasure that could have transformed his life completely. He sobbed uncontrollably, mourning the loss of wealth that had been within his grasp. But then, as the initial shock began to fade, a thought occurred to him. Despite his overwhelming grief, he realized that he was still fortunate in one significant way: he had one gem left. Reflecting on this, the fisherman saw a deeper truth in his experience. He understood that, much like the darkness had hidden the true nature of the stones, ignorance often blinds us to the value of the opportunities and moments we encounter in life. He had been lucky enough to recognize the last gem before it was too late, but most people aren't that fortunate. They go through life, often unaware of the precious moments they let slip away, until they are left with nothing but regret. We often live our lives in a metaphorical darkness, oblivious to the treasures we discard daily. We waste time, neglect opportunities, and overlook the beauty and potential in our everyday experiences. It's only when we gain clarity, when the light dawns, that we realize what we have lost. By then, it might be too late to recover what has been thrown away. The fisherman's story serves as a powerful reminder to value each moment and recognize the potential within ourselves and our lives. We should strive to live with awareness and appreciation, making the most of the time and opportunities we have. Instead of waiting for the light to show us what we've lost, we should seek to discover our inner treasures and pleasures every day. So, always use your time wisely and cherish the gems in your life. Don't wait until it's too late to appreciate what you have. This is a lesson in mindfulness and gratitude, reminding us to live fully and consciously, recognizing the value in every moment. The story teaches us to live with awareness and appreciation, valuing each moment and opportunity. By being mindful and recognizing the potential within ourselves and our experiences, we can avoid the regret of wasted time and lost opportunities.